Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's take a look at the Jasmy price at once again. We have extreme price action today, down something like 11%. The question now is that, is there any support in sight for this whole thing? Because the pain is real, to be honest with you. Even if you bought Jasmy right here, at some point your portfolio was really up right there. Now it's way down like this. Everybody is feeling the pain. But let's quickly take a look at it from a daily time frame perspective, the weekly, and we'll cover everything pretty much. Before I do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for Jasmy content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on Jasmy and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not run my mouth too much and let me take you to the hourly time frame, because there is something that we were monitoring there very much closely ever since we have had this flash crash. But you can see that clearly we have a downtrend right there. Then of course, up until today, we had this horizontal support very much in line. Now you see what has happened here with Jasmy is that it has broken below the support level. Right now, it's unclear to see if it's just backtesting this thing, because what we have seen with patterns like these ones, there's a descending triangle, by the way, is that, technically speaking, you do something like this here, and then of course, once you have a break, a retest, and then maybe pushing towards the downside once more time. So it really remains to be seen. I'm going to analyze the chart after this video and probably post a trade in the trading group right there so that we can make use of the volatility that we are seeing right there on the Jasmy price. But in any case, we can see that the triangle is broken towards the downside. This definitely could be a fake out, and we could see the price really pushing towards the upside. But something even way bigger is happening here with Jasmy in the rest of the crypto market, to be honest with you. Remember, the crash that we have had right there was a liquidation event. Now we've had like 5 of them in the recent memory, like 5 years. The best chart to show those things is at the Ethereum price that I've been showing you this time and again. But you can see here, this is COVID-19, for example. This right here is FTX collapse. This right here is the capitulation that we had in August just last year. And then of course the recent one that we've just had right here. All of these structures, to be honest with you, are just very much similar from a charting perspective, but also what really happens after these liquidations have happened is also something that is very much consistent as we are seeing today. The main question here is that, are we going to be seeing a very quick recovery towards the upside, or we're going to see some, more pain, a little bit more, maybe something like a 25% drop before we start recovering towards the upside? The answer comes back to what really happens after you have had something like this. Let's go back into the past and see what has happened. So this is August, and you can see that, after this extreme price action, the price just waddled a little bit, and then it came all the way down to set a, very close low to this one. Then it just ranged here before it had a massive breakout. So this took a few days, obviously. The second liquidation event was the FTX collapse, which was marking the bottom of the bear market. And you also see pretty much the same thing, right? A little bit different. But again, you see that there was that range which was set for quite a few days. If you just want to go ahead and measure this is somewhere right around 33 days, just a month, we can say. Then, of course, if we go back to the big one, which, to be honest with you, a lot of people anticipated that the world was going to crash and come to an end, is the COVID-19 pandemic announcement, right? Which you can see that, of course, you also had this range on top. Once the top range was broken here, this was pretty much saying that, we are pushing towards the upside. So one thing is very much clear with all these liquidation events. Number one, they mark bottoms. Number two, they can come in two forms, basically. One that comes with a little bit of a delay, meaning that the chart goes sideways a little bit, then it pushes out of the range. Once it does something like that, this is your green light to say that, it's go time. Now let's come back here to the Jasmy price and try to apply the same concept right there, because we know that Jasmy just follows the rest of the market. What have we done here with this capitulation? What we have also done is we have developed a range right around 2.6 cents there. My opinion here is that if we really have to recover, we have to at least push above this level here, 2.5 cents. Then we're looking to continue here. Remember, we have determined that this kind of liquidation events, like the one that we have had in the last 3-4 times in the market, they have marked exact bottom. So the likelihood here is that the bottom is already in. But what we need is to see the price getting above 2.5 cents once again. However, it's also something that I don't want to ignore here. I'm looking at the Jasmy price at only 1 weekly time frame, and just looking at this, I can see that this is a support level, this is a support level, this is a support level, this right also is a support level. Right now, we haven't quite gotten to that 1.7, 1.6 range with the Jasmy price at. Now, I think I'm going to prepare myself, at least mentally, to say that, well, maybe we're going to take longer than we anticipate here. Remember that Ethereum chart back in the COVID-19 pandemic was taking something like 33 days. If we go for more days, I don't necessarily think that Jasmy will be able to hold just going sideways here. I think it can actually come back here to the main support level just to collect more liquidity. And of course here, I think I'll be very much turning bullish here for Jasmy, saying that we are at like one of the biggest support that we can ever imagine. And this is it for Jasmy. We have to start really pushing towards the upside. So most of what is going to be happening here for Jasmy is going to be dependent on big market players. We're talking about Bitcoin, we're talking about Ethereum, we're talking about even the stock market and stuff like that. So this is exactly how I'm approaching Jasmy. If we get a rejection here right around 2.1 cents, I think, yeah, there is a bigger chance that we are going to be pushing towards the downside once again, because it just looks like it's a main support, right? I just can't ignore it. I'm really sorry about it if I'm sounding bearish or anything like that, but it's something that I'm seeing, like it's jumping out on my face very much easily here for Jasmy. But also I'm just remembering at the back of my mind that all these kind of liquidations that we have seen here, they've marked bottom for the rest of the market. So a long term, very bullish here on Jasmy, but what is going to be happening immediate short term in the next 10, 5 days or something like that, really it's a little bit unclear for Jasmy here. But let's see if we're going to be breaking that range once again towards 2.5 cents or 2.6 cents thereabout. Yeah, we have cleared this range, and what we have seen, that's exactly the condition that we have needed with all these liquidation events, like 5 of them that break that initial range that you set and you're looking to push towards the upside. Same thing here at the bottom of the bear market, same thing right here too in August. And of course, we're looking to see what Ethereum does in this moment. So thank you so much for watching the video. You have made it this far, and I want to show you that you can go ahead and claim $300 from Bluffin if you happen to deposit a certain amount of money in your futures account, and you can trade this $300. Potentially, you can even go ahead and short Jasmy here if the rejection happens to turn into a reality. If it of course breaks towards the upside, you can just long and play around with free money. I mean, it's a win-win scenario in my opinion. This is going to be lasting until tomorrow, I guess. So make use of it between today and tomorrow. Thank you so much. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.